those words of wisdom from Wisconsin. Aloha! It's ML with ML's words of wisdom from Wisconsin. And today's show is all about Aloha Nui Loa, which is aloha with love from Hawaii. So I'm going to show you how to carve the exotic fruit of the islands, a pineapple. So first of all, my mom is from Hawaii. She's in heaven now. Hi, Mom. Anyway, we would always go get a pineapple like once a year in Kenosha, Wisconsin in the 1970s. It was a real exotic treat because they didn't have them at the Piggly Wiggly grocery store growing up in the 1970s. So to have a pineapple was like, ooh, it was like liquid gold, we called it. So I'm going to show you the ML way of carving it. Now, first of all, you got to get on your Hawaiian gear. You got to have your blue Hawaii salt and pepper shakers out. You got to have your Hawaii magua makea ikaina ikapona, which is the motto of the islands of righteousness of the land is preserved in its people. And if you don't have copyright issues like I do with this show on the YouTube, you can play the Sons of Hawaii to get the ambiance going. I only have one pineapple, so this is going to be a live show. If I goof it up, oh well. Okay, first of all, the color of the pineapple really isn't that indicative of its sweetness. It has to smell like a ripe pineapple on the bottom, and this one does. And you're supposed to have the greenery look kind of fresh. This is kind of tired because I forgot to carve it earlier in the week. Okay, you're supposed to cut the top off and then turn it upside down for 30 minutes to let all the sweet juices go flowing through the pineapple, okay? All right, I waited about 30 seconds. Okay, now you're supposed to cut the bottom off. Okay, not a lot because that's the sweetest part. It's very, very ripe. Okay, now the sweetness of the pineapple, the very sweetest part is close to the edge, right? Because there's this core in the middle. Okay, so now you just cut along the sides and get rid of all of this pine stuff. Now they say you can eat the outside, but I don't recommend it. Okay, now that you've cut the outside off, you see all of these things? These are like little eyes. Lots of eyes, okay? Now I'm going to cut little strips diagonally to take the eyes out. I'm going to cut little rivets and make it diagonal. I'll show you. See? Can you see? See, I'm going to cut this little diagonal and just take the eyes out diagonally. And I'm going to go all the way around and cut it diagonally. Look. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's like a carved piece of art now. Okay, now that you've got your Spyro Gyra carved masterpiece, now you're going to cut it into little slices if you want. Or you can cut it into chunks. But I like to cut it into round slices like that. Say, and then what we used to do as kids, we just put it on a fork like this, and I just like to eat it like a lollipop, like this. Nature's candy. Oh my God, this is so